Now I'm going to give a talk on meditation object, particularly, of course, meditation technique. But, there are 40 objects of meditation according to that Theravada tradition, and that we haven't practiced for a long time. Nowadays, they have the breathing meditation technique is instructed all over the world by most of the meditation teachers. However, it is not only one thing. There are 40 objects of the particularly that's connected with the concentration meditation. We call it a Samatha meditation. Samatha, that is particularly to establish a very good concentration by practicing that, focusing, paying attention to one of the 40 objects of meditation for Samatha meditation, because there are two kinds of technique of meditation according to the Theravada tradition, particularly in the Theravada tradition that is followed by Burma, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, 5 countries. But anyway, nowadays there are so many Theravada Buddhist monks and nuns and bhikkhunis, women monks, and male monks and female monks around the world. According to the Theravada tradition, there are two types of meditation, Samatha and Vipassana. Okay, the Samatha means the Samatha technical meditation is to establish the only concentration by paying attention to a particular object, only one object of meditation. According to the Samatha meditation, we cannot change our attention from one to another. When you are practicing Samatha meditation, that you have to just pay attention to one object. Particularly many of the meditation teachers is teaching that the breathing meditation, this is one. And breathing meditation is one of the 40 objects. And there are also the technique of meditation that is guiding you how to focus, how to pay attention to the 32 aspects of human body. It is like very similar to modern time anatomy. For example, head hair, body hair, nail, teeth, and skins. So this is the 5 kinds of 32 aspects of the body. And when you pay attention to head hair, body hair, nails, teeth, and skin, this is also a meditation. Just pay attention to head hair is filthy, head hair is dirty, head hair is not beautiful, head hair is, so no life. Head hair is not essential of life. Head hair is only one part of life. It's a filthy, rotten, ugly, and you have to just repeatedly pay attention to that to understand what head hair is exactly means. But we are really, if we don't do this, we are really attached to our hair, or how lovely my hair is, for example. How lovely my hair color is. And you shine the hair colors of your hair, you make it beautiful. But actually, hair is not beautiful at all. Hair is not, hair is a kind of a filthy thing. That when you just, shave your hair and put it into your food, and if you try to eat it, your food with the hairs, you feel disgusted. You feel feeling bad. This is one of the kind of the meditation object. When you do meditation, because we call it sometimes asubha meditation. Asubha, it means non-beautiful things of the body. Yeah, of course, when you dissect the body, my body, you can't see things, nothing. Things are beautiful. Everything is loathsomeness. Everything is filthy. When you dissect the body, your body, my body, how can you see the beautiful things inside ourselves? Even such a wonderful and beautiful, the most beautiful lady in the world, you can see if you dissect her, because she makes a lot of beauties. She makes a lot of decoration on herself. And also the most beautiful guy in the world. Look, he also makes a lot of decorations and facilities on his body. He wears a lot of beautiful things. He decorated himself. And this is why the body is just, on the surface beautiful. But when you deeply observe inside the body, even the most beautiful girl and the most beautiful boy, the things are ugly and filthy, loathsome. And things are inside not beauty at all, not beautiful at all. So therefore, if we observe this meditation, we call it Asubha Kamatana. It is one of the objects of meditation for establishing the concentration. When we, before entering the path of Vipassana meditation, because Vipassana is another thing. Vipassana is, I just want to say briefly, Samatha meditation can develop concentration, simple concentration. And Vipassana meditation can develop the wisdom. It's two different things. Of course, when you practice Vipassana meditation, your Vipassana meditation should be based on your concentration meditation, Samatha meditation. So Vipassana and Samatha cannot be separated from each other. You have to, when you practice Vipassana meditation, that Samatha meditation, concentration meditation is included. I think if you're a beginner, you'll be completely confused to learn the technique. So I just want to make it simple within my time, but just 20 minutes of my time. Look, pay attention. Simply, when you pay attention to the breathing, keep on paying attention to the breathing. Breathing in and breathing out, and breathing in and breathing out as they are. Don't make it quick, don't make it slow, don't make it deep, don't make it intentionally short, don't make it intentionally long. But just pay attention to the natural breath. When it is long, just pay attention as it's long. When it is short, just pay attention as it is short. When the breathing is deep, pay attention just as it is deep. When breathing is heavy, just pay attention as it is heavy. Just natural breath. Let them flow as they are into yourself. Don't intentionally make it quick. Don't intentionally make it sharp, strong, deep, short, long, but just follow natural breath. Pay attention to natural breath as it is. Coming in and going out, breathing in and breathing out, inhalating, exhalating, inhalating, exhalating, inhalating, exhalating. This is, if you are just simply paying attention to that breathing, just only breathing, that is called Samatha meditation. That's not Vipassana. Nothing to do with Vipassana. But breathing, paying attention to breathing itself is really nice. It makes your mind calm, it makes your mind tranquil, it makes your mind serene, it makes your mind not distracted by any object, because you just try to pay attention to just single object of breathing. In my meditation retreat, I teach that breathing meditation very closely, and I just encourage my students of meditation, particularly who observe Vipassana meditation. I just try to guide them how to pay attention to the breathing very closely, and I just closely observe them, how they develop, how they practice, how they are skillful in the pay attention to the breathing meditation. After 2-3 days, if they are slowly skillful, gradually getting concentrated in the object of breathing meditation, I started change their technique to the stream of Vipassana meditation, you know. So when you have to go into the stream of Vipassana meditation, you have to pay attention to different things. Whatever rises and passes away. Whatever rises and passes away when you practice Vipassana meditation, you have to, your job, your function, your activity in the Vipassana meditation is just to observe whatever rises and passes away. When a thought comes and appears, when a thought comes into your mind, just pay attention to the thought, and thought is rises and thought disappears. Thought rises and thought passes away. And then when thought disappears, you have to just come back to the breathing again, pay attention to the breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. You know, even if I'm just talking about this meditation technique, my mind is very calm and quiet and tranquil and peaceful. I will not, I will not give this moment to anyone. This is the way that how we should do it. If we do this meditation, we will learn how our mind is burned, how human mind is burned, distracted, distorted by so many different objects around, and so many different kinds of defilements of mind. This is the reason why we have to just pay attention to, why we need to do this meditation. This meditation is really the only technique that can keep us tranquil, serene, peaceful, happy, try to guide us how to live at the moment. I like it very much. And when you do this meditation, you feel peace inside yourself. You feel unconditional peace inside yourself by paying attention to practicing this meditation. Pay attention to whatever rises and passes within yourself when you reached the Vipassana meditation technique. But however, even if you want to practice this Vipassana meditation, you have to, your meditation technique based on that, should be based on that concentration meditation. We call it Samatha Meditation. Yeah? There are two forms of meditation according to that Theravada tradition. But nowadays, I don't know how many people understand that meditation, but there are a lot of people, a lot of teachers teaching meditation, mindfulness, vipassana, concentration, samatha. But I don't know how much they understand the real sense of meditation. And what I like is that when you're talking about that meditation technique to other people, when you're teaching this technique to other people, you feel peaceful inside yourself. You feel serene. Your mind is so much pure at the moment, at the present moment, because you are within yourself. You are yourself. Most of the time, we're not ourselves. Our mind is distracting. Our mind is distracted by so many objects and so many defilements. And our minds are always unhealthy. But when you do this meditation, even 15 minutes, your mind becomes calm, quiet, tranquil, peaceful. More is within yourself, not even with other people, but more is within yourself. This is the most important. First, you have to be honest within yourself. Then you can be honest with other people. This is why many scientists, philosophers, educated people try to suggest people to do this meditation without believing in any God, without following any religion, because there's nothing to do with the belief of faith to practice this meditation. I love this very much. So I hope you can understand it. I have only 20 minutes, but just now I'm going to end my meditation, my talk. This meditation is two forms according to the Theravada tradition, Samatha, Vipassana. Samatha means a concentration meditation. Vipassana means the development of wisdom. Samatha means the development of a concentration. So anyway, these two forms cannot be separated from each other when you practice meditation. When it's too peaceful, it's too serene, and too tranquil. When you even talk about this, and just try to pay attention to your breathing at the moment with me for 2 minutes. This is what meditation really means. There's nothing to do with a belief or faith. Even if you are Buddhist, you have to just leave that idea of Buddhist when you do this meditation practice, because there's nothing to do with the Buddhist. This is, of course, technique taught by the Buddha. There's nothing to do with the Buddhist, but a technique taught by the Buddha. Just to find it, natural breath, it comes and goes, coming in and going out. How peaceful I am. How peaceful you are when you do this. I think there are a lot of people burning because they don't focus on themselves. They don't observe themselves. They observe so many stupid things outside there, but they don't observe the inside themselves. So therefore, real teaching of Buddha doesn't make you feel angry, doesn't make you feel, greedy or ignorant, but it makes you feel realized and peaceful at the present moment. I love it very much. I will do this meditation until the last moment. I will guide people who are interested in this meditation for my life, for whole life. I hope you get it.